Hey, it's Tracy from the Hive Butler, and we're here today to do uncapping. So yesterday we were in our hives and pulled out all the cap frames of honey that we wanted to extract today. Today we got our Hive Butler uncapping tank. We're going to show you how we use it. We have an uncapping fork, which is actually a lot more dangerous than you would presume. We have the rolling spiky thing that works on frames that may not be flat enough to use a knife. This is the Kellyanne capping knife, and the beauty of it is that the blade is flexible, so the frames that aren't terribly flat, you can utilize that as well. So let's take a look. So got a couple of little spots here where the knife just isn't getting in, and that's where I would use the roller to break open the capping. Don't be afraid to press a little bit on that. If you only barely poke it, the wax will reseal by the time you get your extractor going. So give it a good nudge and make sure you've broken them open well. All right, so here's an excellent example of an artistic frame of honey. The bees were very creative. I got a little bit of drone brood right there and almost nothing on the other side. So just like everything in beekeeping, uncapping is always unpredictable. It's not gonna be the same. They're not gonna be picture perfect. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove that drone brood with our favorite tool, the plastic spoon. Don't freak out if you have a little bit of cap brood in one of your honey frames. It's pretty easy to remove. Not the most fun thing you're gonna do today, but it doesn't have to ruin a whole frame of honey. There you go. So here's another one of these not normal frames. I obviously forgot and put a shallow frame in a medium box, and the bees were kind enough to draw it out and fill it with honey for me. Not really a good way to uncap this, and you can do pretty much whatever you want. I'm gonna cut it off with a knife and take it home, put it in a bowl on the table, and probably blend it in my next yogurt smoothie. We have all our uncapping done, and we're getting ready to turn on our extractor. Really important that you balance your frames in the extractor. We're really lucky that we have a 20 frame because I'm a spoiled only child. I know not everybody has a big extractor, but you still need to balance it. So plan out your weight as best you can. Start slow and ease into the speed. You can overdo it and blow out your frame, so you want to avoid that. Spin it for a while at low or medium speed, turn it off, and lift the frames to check them. If they feel heavy, you probably need to extract a little bit longer. Okay, I'm checking in to see how these frames are. Heavy. There's a lot more spinning to go. Hey guys, one of the things I recommend for extracting is that you have at least 2 of these strainers. Just have 2 on hand. You can see this one is going to get clogged up. If you have a lot of honey and you're in a hurry, you can just slide this bucket aside while this is draining and you get your second one going. Makes the process a little bit faster. If you're scraping this a lot with a rubber scraper, you often are just forcing the wax down into your strainer, which limits its efficiency. We're going to put the lid on our Hive Butler uncapping tank and take the mess home with us. We'll be able to set the cappings out, for the bees to clean up for me before I can process them into wax. Thanks for watching.